Alright, so I have here a beaker full of ice water, and it looks like the temperature is leveled off at about 3.3 degrees Celsius. You can see that there, so that's the initial temp. I'm going to get rid of this thermometer and measure out about 10 milliliters of water into each of these 3 containers here. Number 1. A little bit extra, but that's okay. To number 2. And 10 milliliters in this third one. Now what I have over here is 3 test tubes full of the Alka-Seltzer tablets. The one on the left is a solid piece, the one in the middle is chunks, and the one on the right is powdered. And we're going to start the stopwatch at the same time as adding the water to these 3 containers and see what happens to the rates of reaction. I'm going to give 2 of these to my assistant here. We're going to pour as we start the stopwatch. On our marks, get set, go. So the one on the right reacted the most vigorously at first, but it looks like it's almost done now. Call it good after about, say, 40 seconds here. And 2 on the left are still reacting. Say the middle one is almost done now. Finished after maybe a minute and 20 seconds. And those 2 on the left, almost done, reacting about now. Alright, so this time we have the same setup as before with the solid piece of Alka-Seltzer on the left, the broken chunks in the middle, and the powder on the right. But this time, the water is room temperature and looks like it's about 23 degrees Celsius. So it's warmer than our previous trial. I'm going to do the same thing, measure out about 10 milliliters into each container. We've got 1 here, another 10 milliliters here, setting these cups aside, and 10 milliliters in the last one. To zoom in on the test tubes here, and again we're going to see what happens. We add the water to all of these at once while we start the stopwatch. Our marks, get set, go. Looks like all of these reactions are happening more vigorously than before. See quite a bit of gas production going on here. But it looks like that first one is almost done already, and it's only been about 25 seconds. The middle two are still going strong. Looks like the middle one is about done now after 42 seconds. One on the left is still bubbling a little bit. One on the left approximately done now. It's only been 1 minute and 23 seconds. And for our third trial, once again, we have the solid on the left, chunks in the middle, and powder on the right. This time we're working with hot water. You can see some steam coming off of it there. And it looks like right now it's about 74.9, 75 degrees. Once again, measuring out 10 milliliters at a time into some pre-prepared beakers here. And one more. We're going to time these, seeing how long they take to react. Go ahead and zoom in on the test tubes here. Show you a whole field of view. And 3, 2, 1, go. First one, it's done, and it's only been 9 seconds. Middle one looks done at about 18. The last one done not too much longer. So with the hot water, the reaction rate was dramatically increased.